Hello everybody and welcome to ManniCraft with Black Dog Z. This is episode 50. Wow, 50. I can't believe it's 50 already. Seems like just last week we had episode 1 and now it's all of a sudden episode 50. Of course we have a lot more stuff than we used to. As you can see, we're up in our bee area and I think we're going to do some more bees again this episode, unfortunately. What I'm trying to do here is, if you take a look, I've got a common cultivated hybrid here. I've got a cultivated princess, who I still think needs to be cleaned up a little. Let's take a look. Yeah, she's cultivated common. And, ooh, common noble. So close. So close. In case you're wondering, I'm trying to get a noble, basically. A noble bee. Ooh, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted this one. So as you can see, we've got a couple of different bees that we've been working on. I got a diligent princess. Nice. So there's a couple different things we've been working on and trying to get what we can. As far as I know, I wasn't supposed to get diligent out of that, but I have a purebred diligent with short, slow pollination, but that's not bad. That's not bad. It's a start. You're just a cultivated noble. And that makes me sad, because anything we do here is probably going to make it so that we lose that particular little bee. And I really don't want to lose that bee. See, and I don't understand, because we were definitely doing the Imperial branch, and we definitely got an Industrious branch B. Alright, so we could try combining our Diligent Princess with some other stuff to see if we can come up with something like, say, the next one, which is the Unwary Bee. I really don't know how much I'm going to like that, but we might as well give it a try since we have her. So we put our Diligent Princess in, and we go with our cultivated drones, and we'll see what we come up with. This is a cultivated noble. This is just a common, probably noble. So yeah, so now what we need to do is we need to make it so that this works a little bit better. So as you can see, we've been working hard. Arclight is on the server, but he is currently away from his keyboard. I was talking to him earlier, and he was helping us out here, trying to come up with some bee ideas. But that's okay. We got a couple things we want to do involving the carpenter. So let's go ahead and do that. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to create some capsules. 12 capsules should probably be enough for now. We need to go out here, assuming it'll let us. And we need, not honey, but seed oil. Now, I'm only going to grab 3 for now. So there you go. Semi-fluid generator, seed oil can go into, amazingly enough. And we're just going to put that seed oil here in this carpenter. Thump, thump, thump. So as you can see, it uses up the wax capsules, but that's okay, because we just get more wax. So just grab a chunk of oak. And what we're going to do here is we're going to make some frames. So we got some impregnated sticks, and that's where we got to start for with frames. So we'll let that go for a little bit, and we're actually just going to take a look at the various frames here. Frame. So as you can see, there's a bunch of different frames: chocolate, restraint, soul frame, healing frame, nova frame, impregnated frame, proven frame, untreated frame. Now we're going for the soul frame, which is why I have the soul sand here. So give me one moment before we click on anything in here. Alright, so it's just an impregnated frame with soul sand. To get an impregnated frame, you take impregnated sticks and string, and you'll get an impregnated frame. So while it's making our sticks, as you can see, that's going along nicely, we're going to get some string. Five stacks of string should do us nicely. Now, of course, that's from our garden in the back. I was planning on automating it with some golems. I just haven't had a chance to yet. Maybe that'll be next episode. We'll automate our string production, because we do need a lot of string for these frames. They break pretty easy. Alright. So we have our strings. Let's go ahead and grab some impregnated sticks. Always fall down that hole. Alright, so as far as I remember, it's just a string in the middle. Impregnated sticks all around. Get you an impregnated frame. Take an impregnated frame, put it with some soul sand, you get a soul frame. Alright, so we're just going to drop off a few of those bees that we don't really need. And we'll put our extra string in here. Now that we have these impregnated frames, we'll just go ahead and make soul frames. And what soul frames do, from what I've learned from playing with them in previous games, is that they allow better mutations. So, by creating a bunch of soul frames, it's raining right now, so that doesn't make me happy. But by creating a bunch of soul frames, we can increase our mutation inside of here. I'm going to steal a soul frame from that one, and I'll put one for the Diligent Queen and see what we come up with. Hopefully we get a purebred unwary. That would be kind of nice. I wasn't expecting a diligent. We're definitely trying to go down the imperial path, and was not expecting that to be what came out of it. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. Because as far as I'm aware, unless they've changed it, you can get a, if I can remember here, an imperial Queen is the first line in Noble B. Okay, sorry, that. The Noble B is the first one. There we go. And I like to call her the Imperial Queen, I don't know why. And so basically what you get there with the Noble B is, in order to get that, it's Cultivated Princess Common Drone. And then of course after that's the Majestic Bee with the Noble Princess Cultivated Drone. And then you can get the Imperial Bee, as far as I know, both a Majestic Princess and a Noble Drone. So that's what we're basically trying to get. We want to get that Imperial Bee. And the reason for that is because, as far as I remember correctly, Imperial Bees are one of the few that create royal jelly. So yeah, royal jelly can only be gotten from bees. As you can see, it's used for a bunch of stuff. Ambrosia. This is what we're looking for, is empty serum vials. In order for us to continue and get into the higher realms of bee, extra bees, we're going to have to get those. Now I got a couple of different types of bees in here. They're actually all meadows again. I attempted to crossbreed some of them, and it turned out okay. They are a little faster. Some of them have shorter life, though, and they do okay. And so they just keep cycling, and unfortunately, each time they cycle, they seem to be going back closer and closer just to regular meadow bees. As you can see, they've started producing just regular meadow drones again. So that's always a pain. But hopefully soon we'll be able to get something out of these guys. So over here we have just some marshy bees here, and here we have, of course, a meadows queen. Now this meadows queen's a little unusual. She likes the jungle stuff, so that's why we got the vine there, because she really likes that. Looks like our Rockies are done. That's the nice thing about Rockies, they seem to work in any type of weather. They're cave dwellers, they're nocturnal, and I believe they're flying as well. So, and we have a couple in the back here. If you take a look, we got the Valiant, we got Marble, we've got Forest, another Marble, Rocky, and a Meadows that got all weirded out and likes jungle. It took me a while to figure out why she wasn't working. For some reason, she switched to jungle. I think she was a crossbreed that I was trying to straighten out. And the reason we're doing that is just so we can get some extra honey over here and to provide extra drones. So, because we do need forest drones and things like that, so that's what we've been doing in order to get that done. Alright. Let's get some more wood. Ooh, there we go. Grab another stack of wood. We'll grab some more. This, we have 25. I'll grab all 9. And I'm just going to create a ton of soul frames here. So as you can see, we just about filled it up with seed oil. This is why it's not attached to the seed oil, because we might want to put water or something else in here. And so that's why we also have our aqueous accumulator and liquid transposer. And you know what I should do is actually just set down the liquid transposer. I could set it down right here, and I could tell the transposer red is that side, this is nothing, this is nothing, this is nothing, and that is nothing. And that way I could actually sit there and there we go, that should work. And that way I can reuse my my beeswax vials. We can test that theory, of course, by getting some beeswax. We have some right here. Making a capsule, putting it in, taking it out, and just seeing what happens. So we just collect this to make a capsule. Real simple. Get a couple of wax capsules. And I think this might make them reusable. So using that might be on... Okay, I see. I was right-clicking with the capsules and it was actually filling them up. I see. I should pay more attention to what I'm doing. So now in theory, I should be able to go like this. No, the wax capsules still get used up. I was expecting that the wax capsules would stay. That's odd. Alright, well, apparently wax capsules do not stay, so there's no point in the liquid transposer wasting our time. I thought they did, and of course, you know, if I'm wanting ones that stay, I could technically make ones that stay. That's not a problem, like tin or something like that. But that's not what we're looking to do here. We're just looking for quickness, and our bees provide us everything we need for this, so that shouldn't be an issue. Toss a couple more stacks in. Try to get as many impregnated sticks as possible. And the reason for that is because we want to make as many soul frames as possible. A Kind of annoyed that this helmet no longer helps me eat. Because I'm still having to constantly eat. Luckily we do have a good supply of food, so it's not like that's an issue. I came over here. Oh wait, I need a stack of... This will make 8 more impregnated frames. Which we of course can then turn into soul frames. And of course we have some other frames in the system. If you actually took a look and saw, there were some proven frames. I don't think they've broken yet. Let's go take a look actually. Have they broken? No, the proven frames are almost gone. I managed to get the majority of these proven frames. Oh, that one's gone. That one's gone. That one's gone. Wow. Some of these guys really ate through their proven frames. These guys probably ate through theirs. Yep. I have a few others in the chest. Those are mostly either what I stole from the villagers or what I borrowed from them, like bought. Because as long as I had a good deal on proven frames, like asking for weed or something like that, I could get easily. I bought their proven frames. How's Rocky coming? Yeah, Rocky's coming, okay? Rain, go away. Jesus. So I actually plucked all the flowers right back to here, and they've all grown back. So it's pretty quick how quickly these flowers grow. That was overnight that they grew back. Because these guys are, of course, constantly working all day and all night. We'll go ahead and run another thing of honey here. And of course, I haven't been running my squeezer at all, because we haven't had many honey drops to work with. I've been using them, of course, in my beealizer, so that's always a pain. But it's slow going, but it's coming along. I just wish I could sleep. Get this rain over with. Jeez. Alright, well, that's half an episode of bees. As you know, we're still trying to get these nice bees here for you. I'll probably do a little bit more off camera here for you guys. Just wanted to see you guys see me make the soul frames and get everything ready there. We made some extra frames just so that we had them. Let's go ahead and drop some bee stuff off. We can drop the beeswax there, the string, this, and this, and that, and that, and that. And then we can drop this off, this off, this off, this off. As you can see, I have a boat. I was on a boat, and the reason for that was because of the fact that I was looking for more bees. Well, look at that. I even have cans up here. I don't know why I'm not using them. Thought I would have had to make some, but apparently I brought some up at some point. Alright. So now, the one thing that I wanted to do, and we're going to go ahead and do that, we're going to go join Fight Club. No, I'm just joking. I'm going to make another sword. What do I have? I have a Vorpal Smite 4 Soul Stealer 4 sword. You know what? This will actually work. What I need: my Creeper Shard, my Angry Zombie Shard, my Enderman Shard, and my Skeleton Shard. And we're going to go do some fighting. Now, I do want a second sword. Doesn't have to be super cool. The second sword would be nice. And you know what? We're just going to make a regular sword, I think. Let's go ahead and make one of these. So yeah, we're still experiencing some lag in the house. It hasn't been as bad as it was. But we do have a lot of stuff running right now, and that causes some lag. Now we have 12 levels. But we'll go get a few more. I do believe there's some levels sitting there waiting for us, actually. If not, we can always make more. Oh yeah. Was that all you got for me? Alright. I'll go the other one. Hopefully it's got some. Howdy, Brain, you got anything for me? Not quite level 30. It makes me kind of sad, because now we have to turn this on. Alright, we'll let that run for a minute. I'm just going to check on my stuff over here. Looks like it's doing pretty good. Alright, we're now level 30. You can actually turn this thing off. I want to get a bunch of brains over there and then just have that thing run for a couple hours and just like collect 10 level 30s. And then probably move my enchantment table out there and just do a whole bunch of enchanting. See what we get. Really? 30 levels for Vorpal 2. 30 levels for Vorpal 2. That's alright. How's our armor? Our armor is good. So let's go fight. And of course, we're just going to fight anything. Depending on what we're fighting, we'll decide which weapon to use. Really, what we're looking for is Enderman, but we'll take just about anything. Alright, so we're just fighting some dudes. Maybe I should use a real weapon. Steak's probably not the best weapon to use there. So again, what we're mainly looking for is Enderman, because we want an Enderman spawner. But we'll take just about anything. Alright, so let's take a look here. Not bad. We're up to 58 Endermen. Couple more. And we'll have our Tier 1 shard that we wanted. And of course, we'll have to start with Tier 1. Eventually, I'm hoping we'll go higher, but... Save them! Nice. You can keep your oak saplings. Sorry. Unfortunately, I couldn't replace all the doors, but I did get a few of them replaced. Always looking for sand, so... Really, zombies? You guys have anything useful? Not really. That's right, I'm staring at you. Now, unfortunately, our vile sword is about to break, so we'll no longer be able to use it. But we can still get a couple of kills in. Three skeletons from different angles. Alright, I think it's probably time to head home. Guys, where's home? Whoa. This could suck. I don't know if that's just glitched out or... Ah, there's home. The Enderman? No, doesn't appear so. But we came what we got for it. We got ourselves some more ender pearls, 5 more. Which is exactly what we were trying to do, as well as, of course, upping our enderman count. We're now at a tier 1 spawner, so we can now put a spawner in and spawn enderman. Now, I'm not quite sure how we're going to do it, but we're going to have to figure out a way to keep the enderman from doing what they do best, which is just teleporting away. Not quite sure how we do that. I think we have to cause them to fall. Just like a huge amount. I think it's like 42 blocks or something like that in order to make it work. But I think that's good for this episode, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Did a little bit of bees, did some fighting. I know there wasn't too much talking in it, and there wasn't much new. But hopefully you at least enjoyed it. We got a lot of heads. That's what happens when you get those dang Vorpal swords. Yeah, that should be it. Alright, so have a good evening.